If you ask any veteran sales trainer why many companies don't get the sale, the answer would go something like this: because the salesperson didn't ask for the order. Let me say that once again. The trainer is saying the salesperson didn't ask for the order, or didn't ask for it in a manner which responds to the prospect's style. To make my point, let's look at the responses that salespeople most frequently receive from prospects who aren't buying, and they walk away with them and are comfortable. We call these statements made when we don't get the order. Now, I've only listed 10. I've covered the majority of them. There probably are a few more. Here's what you hear: we'll let you know. We'll get back to you. Or they say, right now, we can't afford it. Or they say, give me your card and we'll call you. Or they say, we want to think about it. Or we want to sleep on it. Or they may say, we want to get other prices, other bids. Or suppose they say, see us in 2 months, after Christmas, before Thanksgiving, after some holiday, or before. Or we want to talk it over with my uncle, my brother, my father-in-law. Or they may say something that hits you right below the belt. Your price is too high. Or we have a lot better quotes from others. Or they may say, send us additional literature, information, and samples. These are the things you hear. And oops, I almost forgot one. They say, I'm sorry, not now. But let me tell you, you're a great salesperson. Now look at the language. This is the language most people receive when the prospect or customer has decided not to buy. Now I want to go on to what they say when they are going to buy. And we call them statements made when we do get the order. And they go something like this. One or the other will say, okay, let's go ahead with it. Or they may say, when or how soon can you install it? Or they may say, is that the best price you can do or give? Or they may say, do you require a deposit? Or what is our next step? Or do you have financing? Do you have terms? Or they may say, is it available in other sizes, colors, models, or what are my options? Or they may ask you, do you have paperwork to do, or is there something we have to sign? Or they may say, I think we'll go ahead with this, or give you an opportunity, or we're going to have it done. Oh, and I almost missed one again. One prospect says to the other, what do you think? In comparing those statements made when we don't get the order versus those made when we do get the order, would you agree this is what you hear most of the time? And as sales managers, this is what your salespeople tell you? And if you've been in selling for any period of time, this is what you hear? If our theory is correct, very seldom does the prospect use the word yes or no when purchasing or not purchasing. Strange. So let's examine why you receive the language you do, and then what you can do about it. People use language with which they are comfortable and which they believe is suitable for the given situation. If you want further proof, people will drive for miles to go to a mall, walk 10 or 15 minutes after parking, go up or down an escalator to reach the proper department, move through goods on display, and when approached by a sales clerk who asks, may I help you? 85% of the people respond by saying, no thanks, just looking.